Damn, this is a real beast. Alright, let's see how I am. Alright. I feel like the world is yours.
Greetings, peace and love, y'all. I'm Seema Young, and this is It's All Love. I got Henny Black.
What up?
Woo!
Yeah.
We the whole audience today.
Studio audience just went crazy in case y'all know what that was.
What up, Henny?
That was the studio audience going crazy right there. Yes.
Yes. How y'all doing? So this is our third episode. Me and Henny are going to get into so much. Where are we right now, Henny? Where you got me?
Right now we in the Alney Recreation Center
Right.
at A and Champlaus. I know there's a couple other ones. We have this one on B and Alney they call Ziegler.
Are you from around here?
No, I'm from Hunter Park, but the reason why I chose this particular place, this is where the whole birth of the Henny Black idea came from.
Right.
I was working as a RSI where I assist the rec leaders and other individuals. They have summer camp and daycare and aftercare programs, stuff like that. But
So this is where Henny Black started. And Henny Black is what? What would you call yourself? A comedian extraordinaire? What do you want to call yourself?
Henny Black is a character.
He's definitely a character.
He's a character. He sees whatever's needed at whatever time. There's no one set definition. No matter when you need a comedian, he's a comedian. You need an entertainer, he's an entertainer. Host, he's what you need at that moment.
And that's why we're going to have so much fun, y'all, today. We're going to talk everything like we always do. It's all love. Dre the Joker on the camera. What's up, Dre?
What up, y'all?
We out here and we doing it.
What up, Henny?
What up, though?
Henny,
Yes.
did you tell your first joke around here or something?
No, I didn't tell my first joke, but I did make the decision to be a comedian.
Okay.
And it was funny because, it was one of those that was sitting around, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be a comedian. And it wasn't abstract, it wasn't like just a rant, like I honestly and truly believed it.
Right.
I went out, a few other moves was made or whatever. And
But how did that start off? Was you like telling jokes? Are you like the family funny guy always? And then you was just like, what is the background story to how you got up to that day to say, I'm gonna be a comedian? How you get up there?
I can't say I was a family funny guy. My family is more so like the Apollo in the house. So it's never a consistent family funny guy. Every night was a competition to outdo everybody else.
Right.
But I've always been the storyteller.
Okay.
Like it's different type of funny in my opinion. Like a lot of people can be funny when they interact. They can feed off each other's energy.
Right.
They can respond, and what they say is comical.
Right.
What separates comedians is that we can stand up and attract attention and tell a story and get people laughing with just off what we say. We don't need to feed off the audience. We may eat their energy. We don't need your input.
Right.
And that's why a lot of people go, but you be funny all day amongst your friends. What happens when nobody's talking? And we all just sitting here looking at you.
Right.
And 2-3 minutes in, ain't nobody laugh yet.
Right.
You start sweating, your heart start beating kind of fast. You forgetting words.
I know how I'm feeling right now. I don't know. I just feel like I'm acting so weird because Henny is really my homie. He's funny as hell, y'all. But I really want to know some things like background, like age-wise, because I know my son been funny since he was funny. Would you say you was doing like your character or creating this character at what age? 5,
I just
7?
told somebody a story when I was maybe 6 or 7 years old.
Okay.
And I can't remember what it was, but I did something, and it was hilarious to me. So I kept walking around, and I kept repeating the act, and it got to the point that I got kind of annoying. And my dad was like, "Listen, you young, don't worry, you grow out of it." I'm like, "No, I'm never growing out of this. Like, this is me, damn it! I found myself. Like, I'm gonna be this guy. I'm be the little kid with a job. I'm be the little kid with child support. I'm be the little kid with a baby mom. Like, I never wanted to lose it."
And that's another thing. Like, it's all love.
Tricky Nicky.
I don't understand.
Yo, Mimi Shaw got shit on hers.
What?
Take this. That ain't good.
What's the safe word? What's the safe word?
Hold on. All this chocolate. Hold up. Because you make me drunk.
I'm a good cat.
Oh, no.
I'm a good cat.
We in Alney Recreation Center. I never even really been. Me and Dre was saying the same thing. Like, I've never been to this park in Philly, y'all. Shout out Philly.
How about it?
One of the things, like I said, I used to work here, and people don't understand the resource.
When you say you used to work here, do you mean you worked here like this was your full-time employment? And what age were you?
This was full-time. I was a grown man with bills working in the rec center.
What's a grown man? 23?
27, 28.
Wow, okay.
Right, so I was here. But I mean, like, it was a legit job. It was actually a city job,
Okay.
So I mean,
So you worked full time. How many hours did you
I
do?
worked 35 hours. 40 need to give me new glasses, and they wasn't trying to do that. So
Okay.
They kept me at a.
Come
35
on
hours.
with the benefits
You
for
know
the
what I mean?
city workers.
Come 40 hours, you start getting glasses and shit. They said, nah, son. You can have 35.
So when you was here, you was just like, I'm gonna start and do. You said you're gonna do your own event, or you just went out.
What it was, like I said, up until that time, I always been a guy that put me in. I remember my mom would call me over with her friends, and I would like literally just stand in the kitchen in between her and her friends and just talk.
Wow.
And just talk and entertain. Like even when I was locked up, it was like, I remember we was in a holding cell. Like we was still in quarantine. Like we weren't even fully in population.
Mm-hmm.
And cats were in there, they stressing and they going through their shit, and I would just stand there and just put shows on. Like I would just literally talk and put shows on for 2-3 hours at a time, just off of randomness, just stories and shit that I observed or whatever.
So this was after you were released?
This is why I was still in jail.
You had this job while you were still in jail?
Yes. No, this job was since I came home.
Okay,
I came home in 07. So, this is one of the ones that helped get me together because, of course, it's ridiculously difficult for a felon to get a job.
Right.
But one of the things you can do, as long as
talk straight to the camera. It's all love. So we got some love for you, ex-felons. What's the proper? How do I say it?
I don't know. Some of them
Ex-con, nigga.
Ex-con, listen, because it's real out
thugs.
here. It's becoming an epidemic amongst blacks, amongst Hispanics. We're all the same. We in the same boat. But he's gonna give y'all some peace. People out there looking for some jobs. It's coming from experience.
Now the biggest thing that honestly everybody knows, the biggest thing is try to start your own type of business. If you can find a way to become self-sufficient, if you can find a business that you can not necessarily be rich, but at least finance your situation, keep yourself afloat. That's the best way because it's getting harder and harder to get opportunities.
So when you say business, what do you mean? Like give some people some
whatever.
examples.
Give a skill. Like, are you a plumber? Do you want to start your own little plumbing business? You want to start a repair business? Are you a mechanic? Like pick your trade. That's why barbers are so popular. Pick a trade, and a trade doesn't have to be anything that's current or common. If you feel like you have a service that other people will be in need of, even if it's an individual service, market.